Today we'll be doing a facial, and I'll go with you step by step the process. First, with anything, we must sanitize our hand. No jewelry. Once we sanitize our hand, we have to ensure that the client is protected, wrapped up, and her hair is covered. This is to prevent the hair getting back into the face once we cleanse the face. Facial is your cleanser. You do not need that much when you're cleansing the client's face, just a little bit. Place a small amount in your hand, wet your hand, rub it together to warm the product up. On the sides, the top and the bottom. Circular motion without any excessive pull on the face, and when I say pull, like this, we just want it to be nice and smooth. If the product is drying out, stop while letting one hand remain on the client's face. Reflect your hand and continue the motions. We're trying to remove all debris, makeup, and any pollutants in the environment from the face. The cleanser has to be appropriate for the client's skin. As an oily skin, we need to use an oily face wash. Dry skin, combination, and normal. They have cleansers out there that is for all skin types. If you don't know your client and she's a walk-in, you would just use the basic combination cleanser on the face. Once the cleansing is complete, stop, feather off, grab your sponges, wring out the excess water, blot your hand on the extra towel that you have here, and take the cleanser off the face with the sponges. With all facials, there are 2 cleansers. So we will repeat the process. Our second step is your toner or astringent. The toner has to be pH balanced for the client's skin. And pH balance is for the skin is 4.5 to 5.5 on the pH scale. This is the acid range, and our skin has to stay in the acidity state to prevent all type of radicals or environmental pollutants from attacking it. Place the toner on a SD wipe or some type of cotton gauze and just wipe around the client's forehead, cheek, chin area, up the other cheek, down the nose, and the labial folds of the nose. And you do this twice. Toner is usually for people with normal to combination skin, and astringent is for oily skin. Once your toner has been done, we're going to move on to the exfoliant stage. The exfoliant is to get rid of the dead cells that our skin sheds every day. And at night, it rejuvenates. So it's best to cleanse in the morning to get all that dead cells off your face. Your exfoliant can be made up of several things. You can have sugar scrubs, salt scrubs, anything that has a grainy texture to it. Same procedure, touch the cheek, the forehead, and the chin, and you rub this in. There are exfoliants on the market. You'll hear them talk about apricot scrubs. You shouldn't use those because they're using the kernels of the apricot, which scratches the skin. And it's too harsh for our skin to be used. Usually with your exfoliating stage, we will add heat, which is in the form of a heated towel. If she was getting an advanced facial care, the heated towels would be followed by cleansing, and then we would have to remove some of her, we call them pimples or blackheads, but she's not getting that type of facial. They'll probably be in the next section. Once you get your heated towels, make sure you wring out any excess water. Open your towel, fold it, walk it in, and test it on your wrist. If it's too hot for your wrist, it's going to be too hot for the patient or the client. With your left hand, place it on her chin, and with your right, bring it on up. You're going to cover her eyes, and with this hand, you're going to do the same thing. The only thing that should be out is her lips and her nose. Press it in. Right now her pores are being open, so if I was to do any extractions on her, it would be easy. Remove the extractant. You're not going to get all of it, but you're going to follow it up with the sponge. Whenever you place anything on the face, you make sure you check around her edges of her nose. Our next stage is the massage phase. We would use any type of massage medium, massage oil, massage cream, or if you don't have any of those, you can use lotion. Today I'm using massage oil. Put the product, rub your hand once again, sides of the cheek, chin and forehead, and also the shoulders area and the décolleté and your neck area. Massage the product into the client's skin. Fluid movements. We have different massage movements, effleurage, fluid movements on the skin. Then we have petrissage, which is a pinching. All these movements helps the circulation of this body skin. Then we have tapotement, which is like tapping. This is the most stimulating of the massage movements and is not recommended to be done for a very long, for a length of time. And then we have friction, just your rubbing circular movements. Normally you would perform these massage steps 3 times, but today we are shortening them to 1 step. Once your massage is done, we move on to our next step, which is the mask. This is aloe vera. If she was getting a customized mask, if she was an adult or a mature lady, we would add some type of serum, like rejuvenating serum, anything that has collagen in it, to keep the elasticity in our skin. Or if she was suffering from acne breakouts, we would use some type of drying mask just without the aloe. We would just put the mask on her herself. But we're going to treat her as if she's normal, so we would just put a cooling mask on her. This can be put on the face with a fan brush, but I prefer to put it on with my hand because you have more control when you're putting it on. Once the mask has been placed, we get wet SD wipes. Dip it in the water. Bring out the excess. And start to lay it on the client's face. Everything will be covered except her nostrils. Her mouth will be covered. The mask stays on the face for 10 minutes unless you have some type of special type of mask that says for a certain amount of time. But if you're just using the aloe with serum or by itself, then it's just 10 minutes. Once the mask has set, now with these same wet SD wipes, you're going to wipe off the aloe. Followed up with a hot towel. Test it. Place it on the chin. Hold it. Wrap it around the client's face. Press. And wipe. After the mask, we must tone again. Our next item, which is our final step, is moisturizing and sun protection. Out of all the steps, sun protection is the most important because 90% of extrinsic aging, which is what causes you to age, is the sun rays. Both of these have been added together, which you can. You don't need a whole lot. You don't put this into the client's skin and rub until you don't see it. You lightly place it on top of the skin for the skin itself to absorb it. SPF, sun protecting factor of sunscreen, at least SPF 30. And that's your final step. As in any type of procedure done on a client, your first step is having a client consultation form, which includes their medical background, what they came in for, and what they expect to happen after the service is done. A facial is very relaxing, refreshing, and it also can help with any type of activity that is going on with your skin, as in acne or oily breakouts. You should speak with your dermatologist or your licensed esthetician on any type of products that can be used to help with the breakouts on the skin. Just coming in for a facial will not solve it. You must have some type of home regimen plan going on also. And I am glad to have So Exquisite Charleston here to film my facial. Thank you.